Snow argued that two distinct cultures had emerged among well-educated people, one for those engaged in the natural sciences and another for those engaged in the humanities, and that they did not communicate with each other. He viewed the situation as the basis of a profound crisis, since an ever-accelerating scientific revolution was in progress, but those responsible for it, in his opinion, took no interest in or concern for human values, while those appointed or self-appointed to be the curators of those values had neither interest in nor understanding of the sciences. Snow clearly thought the potential social and political consequences of this divide to be catastrophic, since the gap between rich and poor nations in privilege and in access to food and shelter and to the improvements of life resulting from technological advances was steadily increasing without the development of any cooperative public policy to address and reverse that trend. He was talking with Britain particularly in mind, but he considered the issues he raised to affect all modern industrialized states. Charles Percy Snow was particularly well suited to make the plea he did, since he had been educated and had worked for some time as a physicist before taking up what became a second career as a novelist. He could therefore justly claim to speak as one who knew both cultures from the inside, which, however, did not prevent his being attacked for his views, at times quite virulently, by both scientists and humanists. There were, of course, as Snow himself readily acknowledged, striking and brilliant exceptions to the case he was making. There were men and women who had made stellar discoveries in science, not infrequently recognized by the award of Nobel Prizes, and who had also acquired vast humanistic learning and excelled in humanistic pursuits. Men such as Joseph Needham, the biochemist, who had written the unsurpassed encyclopedic study Science and Civilization in China, the chemist Cyril Hinshelwood, who was a distinguished Russianist, the physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, who had learned Sanskrit and had read the Upanishads in that language, or George Palade, the inventor of cell biology and widely knowledgeable about literature and music, who just recently died at 95. You may well have seen his obit in the New York Times the week before last.